Well, what a brilliant final, Chris. The crowd's still buzzing after that fifth round.
I know, and a real shame for Shanghai, and there's no chance now of him winning gold. He's only got a 3.3, so it's all for he to lose it in this final bit, but he's got a substantial lead.
Well, that's still to come at the bottom end of this round. Zakharov 3.8 is going to go head-to-head with Heechong 3.9. Havellana then to finish his final. It's been 50-50 from the Spaniard.
And it's a miss. He's just again tried too hard, very high, little loose, but here lines up underneath his eyes and doesn't reach forward, and he can't control or hold the entry. A little untidy there, going from the pike into the twist. But a big movement on the end and a splash being thrown up. So he's missed his final dive.
Scores to the right, all important, 4.29. Well, 4.29 when you consider that he's missed 3 rounds of dives. That shows how substantial the scoring has been in this competition.
Yeah, and he's going to finish 120, 130 behind first because of the inconsistency.
My goodness me, it just underlines the difference in international quality. Jack Law then. What a superb arrival for this young man on the senior stage. Tom Daly, a young man that's also done it at this level, applauds his teammate.
Yeah, he made it look so easy. That's a great 3.5, finished at board level. Good pike there. Just a small gap between the face and the shins. Opens out on the triple, spots the water, and a good entry. Well, he can be proud of that. Good result and a good score, 4.53 for him.
Never out of the 70s. Jack Law, superb final. Brian Nixon also fits into the category of inconsistent. The way he started, I thought, wow, this could be his day, but no, faded away again.
Final dive, 2.5, double twist, and great entry, but he was miles back from the end of the diving board. So again, just having to use his strength rather than the recoil of the diving board to get up in the dive and get it moving back from the end. But good pike position, excellent twist position, and finishes off well. So he's got good form on all parts of the dive. No problem with the feet coming apart like some of the divers on the double twist.
Britain's Jack Law leads on 4.53, 4.04 for Brian Nixon. Mexico came in with such a strong challenge to this competition, but Yael Castillo let himself down in the last round. Needs a big finish here to get ahead of the British diver. Oh, that's good.
Yeah, very good. Again, a little problem on the end of the diving board, but once he's up in the air, first we see the 1.5 twist, now we see the pike, then the out and the lockout with the hands as he punches for the water. Good final dive, 3.3 degree of difficulty. Just a little struggle there going into the pike, that's hard. You have to have strong stomach, strong arms to pull into the pike position.
4.64.10. That becomes our new mark, so Castillo takes over in the lead. 80% of the job done for Castillo. He was so close. Rosset then, same applies. One unbelievable round when he went over 100. And I think we'll see more from Rosset over the coming years.
Yeah, well, top 12 in the world is very good. Started in 8th, was 8th going into this dive. That's a good dive to finish. Good punch for the water. Feet just a little bit apart on the end, but the judges won't see that. Like the twist position, perhaps the head just up a fraction on the twist. But he'll be pleased with that competition. Good final dive for the Frenchman.
French coach is happy as well for 85 marks, 4.55.45, but not good enough to move ahead of Castillo. Now Yevgeny Kuznetsov in a medal position.
Yeah, this is the 4.5 that he failed in 2009 to miss the medal.
Oh, but he's got it today.
Yeah, he reacted really well. Good out and a very fast spin. So no problem from 2 years ago has affected him. He was probably thinking about that. He was in 3rd position. And look at that, punches the water. He's very sure of the out. That's a good finish. 3.8 degree of difficulty. We should see some massive scores And you can see he has a good look at that water, no problem ducking the head down. Good final dive.
And his compatriot next to him, Zakharov, dives the same dive in this final round. And if Zakharov gets 95 points, he will be in the medals. So a new leader. And it's Kuznetsov up on 493.55. Prigorov outside the top 10. Back twister to finish, down on 3.3 the tariff. It kind of takes the competition back down a notch. Prigorov and Dumais diving the same dive in this 6th round.
Back 2.5 somersaults, 1.5 twists. He performed it well. Now that is a tough dive. You have to use your arms to get the twist going, then pulls forward into the pike. You can see how strong he is, well conditioned, has no problem with the pull in, and there a very compact pike, good extension of the legs, and has a great line through the water. So he'll be happy with that final dive, but just 70 points because it's a 3-3.
Yeah, sub 400 for Prigorov, which when you consider, excuse me, the top divers are going to go 500 plus to show the range that we've got in the top 12 in the world at the moment. 4th position then for Dumais. Not a high tariff, same dive that we've just seen from Prigorov, but still a medal opportunity for the American.
It's the reverse 2.5, 1.5 twists.
It's a good finish, a very good finish from Troy Dumais. Will it be good enough?
Well, the points are very close. Just a couple of points he was off of 3rd place behind Kuznetsov. And look at that entry. Strong jump, 1.5 twist, pulls forward into the pike. Now he's at board level as he comes around. Just a slight crimp of the knees in the pike. I don't think that'll be picked up by the judges. And he nails his entry. So it's going to be very, very close.
82.50 for 479.95 for Troy Dumais. And Kuznetsov at 493.55 still remains in top position. I don't think Dumais will be able to medal with that. Sanchez then to finish his competition off. Just a massive demand for this man coming through as number 4 into the final. But I'm afraid he hasn't managed to live up to expectations. Good finish though. Oh, what a finish.
Yeah, the sound just tears through the water. He got the right feel on the hands, so good entry. Starts well, throws hard, out into the twist. There's the 2nd twist, and punches for the water, gets his hands in time for a good final dive. It went 86 in the prelims, and it's a high degree of difficulty, 3.4. Should get close to that. Just a small bend of the knees on the pike. Just broke form there, but the rest of the dive looked good.
So can Sanchez climb a position or two? 408.60. Moves himself temporarily into that top 10 with 3 divers to go though. Ilya Zakharov, 3.9 the tariff in round 5, 3.8 for this forward 4.5 somersaults in the tuck position in round 6. This to set a mark and ask the question of Hee Chong. Oh, it's a good dive. He's washed it over a bit at the end, so maybe not the sort of challenge that he wanted to set for China, but that's certainly worth a medal.
Yeah, now he moved this dive from the 2nd round to go in the end on the 6th round to help him with that adrenaline, and it's not quite worked. He landed back from the end of the diving board. There's a struggle here. He's pulling the knees apart to increase the rotation, and then just comes out a fraction too late. You can see pulling those knees apart, increasing the somersault, and he's got his eyes closed. Get those eyes open for the triple so you can see the water. He sees it too late, it goes over.
85.50, so there's our mark. Our leading score of 508.95 to beat for gold. That's what Hee Chong has to do. And for Chin Kai, it's about getting back on the horse. That slip with the tuck in the 5th round cost him everything.
Yeah, he's got a 3.3 here, and he's some 27 points behind Zakharov alone. So I doubt whether he can break 500 points.
493.55 is silver medal position at the moment for Kuznetsov. It's a brilliant finish.
Oh, he's gone for a perfect dive. Great jump up in the air. I can't see anything wrong with that. Will he get it? He might get some sympathy points for missing that front 4.5. Good jump. Look at that. The takeoff is right. There's the 1.5 twist. There's the pike. That's perfect. The look at the board, and then the water, and well, not quite
9.5s. 92.40 for 4.81.90, and that means that Kuznetsov has a medal, Zakharov has a medal. What a day for Russia. China will not get that clean sweep on gold and silvers, and they are not guaranteed gold by any means. He Chong has to hit this dive, but he does have the 3.9 tariff. So this for China's 8th gold in 8 events so far at this World Diving Championships in Shanghai, and the outdoor pool goes silent.
This is a 2.5 somersaults with triple twist. He only has a 24-point lead. But
it's magnificent. It's magnificent. And once again, the gold medal has been claimed with a superb performance from He Chong. This final round dive sealing the deal, surely.
Yeah, no, he was composed. He felt very comfortable. There's the triple twist. And a great entry for the reigning world champion.
There we go, 107.25, his best mark coming in the final round. 5.54.30. It's a sensational finish from He Chong in what has been a dramatic competition overall. And those are the kind of diving finals that really do light up a championships. Chin Kai sporting in his congratulations of his teammate. Missing in the 5th round, Chin Kai, and missing big time, and it's cost him a medal. But what a day for China. 8 from 8. What a day for Russia.
And he has scored 50 points more than 2 years ago when he won.
That's frightening.
Oh, no, incredible. But with Russia getting that silver medal, that is the first individual silver medal that the Chinese have lost. And it all came down for that missed, almost failed front 4.5.
And that was the man who got it. Zakharov being congratulated by the coaches, just 45 points off of He Chong. That'll be encouraging. And Kuznetsov, well done to him. Courtesy, we have to say, of that missed 5th round dive by Chin Kai, but Kuznetsov gets the bronze. And then Jack Law finishing with a very creditable 8th position for Great Britain. Troy Dumas just out of the medals, but it's China's gold.